First weekend of Haunt down, and I'm a little sore. Can't really say much more than that. Update again coming later in the week. Of course, nobody's going to see this video until November, but still, not the point. Another week of Haunt has passed, and we also went through Not Scary Farm 2021, and they did a fantastic job. It was 1,000 times better than it has been in the past. They really upped their game. Mesmer was their best maze. Best acting, best effects, best costumes. It was phenomenal. Waxworks was really good too. All the rest of them were really, really good. And massive improvements on the ones that were already there. If you haven't gone to a traditional haunt maze like that, you're missing out. Update again at the end of the next week. We opened the field trip. The field trip at 17th Door is the best experience I've ever had with my clothes on. If you didn't get to do it this year, you missed out. But from what I understand, we may continue to do it even in the off season. Catch you on the other side. Okay, so what we're doing is applying the makeup remover that she makes herself, because this airbrush is alcohol based. It does not come off very easily. Hey babe, tell them how long you researched it.
Almost 6 years.
Louder.
I said almost 6 years. Yeah, darling. I know, sweetie.
So the first thing we do is we take a small amount and we put it on your face where the makeup is. And then you rub it in. Like so.
It's already coming off.
I know. Some of us have oily skin. Some of us have dry skin. I have oily skin. After applying, you let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes, depending on your skin type. I personally like to jump in the shower right after, because it takes it off a little bit quicker. Or you could get the kind
Baby
of
wipe.
A baby wipe.
Wet towel.
Wet towel, yeah. Tell them what else.
A dry towel. You can use makeup wipes. You can even just take it off in the shower when you're washing your face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got stuff on the back of my head too.
I know you do.
That looks good though. We'll take a still of that later. My videos get more views when you're in them.
See? Ta-da. That much. Just a little bit.
A little bit goes a long way. Now she's going to do the back. And shortly after this is when I jump into the shower and wash everything off. I usually do a couple rinses first. Then I get a little bit of soap and wash.
Any type of face wash will do. You don't have to. I would suggest not using the ones with the beads.
Yeah.
Because
no scrubs.
Yes, or scrubs. Just use like Clean and Clear or any type of face wash that doesn't have any of those tiny beads, because they will get inside your eye.
Right.
And it will hurt. I've done it before because I was stupid.
Another thing I like to do is when I hop in the shower, I like to use those little exfoliating gloves. And I scrub this stuff off. Then I get the soap. It's more...
Not a wise decision to do that. But dumbass here does it.
I have the skin for it. Not everybody's like me. Sometimes I'm a good example of what not to do. Don't do it.
Most of it is already gone.
I know. Thanks, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know the secrets. Haunt season is officially over. I am at St. Jude Medical Center in Fullerton, California, as of the recording. My wife has an infection where her gallbladder used to be. She had to miss out on the last night Halloween. She actually originally intended not to go to work that day because she wanted to take our daughter trick-or-treating. But her condition happened. It came on quite suddenly. We don't know how or why. Why is it always when I'm doing these kind of vlogs, the ending's always really sad? The good news is I did a room in 17th Door called Tumblr. It's, I think, right around 15 or 20 feet long, and every wall in it is, I think, 8 by 8. And it rotates on an axis. And as it rotates, the first thing we do is we get guests along one side of the wall, and then we stay on the other side. And then it starts rotating, and we do a jump to scare them. Then we tell them to get up, or we try and help them as best we can to either get up or turn sideways so they don't eat shit into the metal grate on the other side. Then it rotates again, and we do another jump. My legs and back are killing me. About a week prior, I was coming down these steps in the break area, and I slipped off the first step and busted my tailbone. I legitimately have a fractured coccyx, but it's healed already. It just hurts. I have a very dense bone structure. When I was in Tumblr that night, I fell on top of some dumbass guests accidentally, and I tweaked my ankle and my knee at the same time. Wasn't a big deal. Still did the rest of the night, no problem. After my last break, when the last few groups were coming into the maze, I went back to Tumblr and I asked them if they were good, and they said they were fine, and I had done plenty, and they wanted me not to hurt myself because I was starting to feel the effects of tweaking my knee, and I have to be able to be completely healthy in order to do that room. I learned my limitations and that I can absolutely do that room once. Probably like at the end of a weekend or something. To the best of my knowledge, Tumblr is coming back as a Glue Tire University room, though I'm not sure what the details are going to be, not entirely. It's going to be fun to find out, though. Paula's going back to school, ladies and gentlemen. You will not want to miss Season 8 of 17th Door. See you on the other side. Remember, green, go, red, no.